So let's start off with the contestants for the President of Communication and Democracy. So first of all, I'll call Cameron Eels up to the stand here, microphones attached. You've got 2 minutes to tell us a bit about yourself and what you want to do in the role. Yes, thank you. Take it away.
Hello everyone, as Adam said, my name is Cameron Eels. I'm a fifth-year mechanical engineering student at RGU, and as mentioned as well, I'm running for President of Communication and Democracy. Some of my main manifesto points are to bring back a physical union. I feel all students are passionate about this, just a social area for all students to meet together. I think a point that I can derivate from this as well is to create more social voice around the uni, so you can come to the uni and it's not just about studying. Another one of my manifesto points would be to reduce food prices around campus. I feel food is quite expensive and we are all students, so I think reduce food prices and create a little more options as well around the uni. Another one is to lobby the university on transport. I know transport's always been an issue. Michael's done a great job working on it, but I think there's always room for improvement there. Parking as well around the uni, I think something needs to be done about permits. I don't think enough are available, so a definite improvement on that. I feel social media representation as well would benefit. As part of the SPAT team, so I've got experience. I've seen the work that goes into Purple Wednesdays, and I think advertising other things around the uni in a fun and light-hearted manner would definitely boost the uni and what goes on around the uni, apart from things sport-wise. And finally, just need to make everyone's voice heard. I think I'd like to work with the new sports president-elect, just to reach out to the sports clubs a bit more, but I think at the end of the day, I can say all these manifesto points, but it's about giving everyone an equal platform to make their voices heard and make sure everyone is represented equally. Just finally going to touch on the experience I've had. I've been in the past 2 AGMs where I've seen new motions put in place, so I think I'd like to work on them, and please, if you believe in my manifesto, vote for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Cameron. So next I'd like to call up Ursula Ojiji for the role of President of Communication and Democracy. And you have 2 minutes to tell us a little bit about yourself. Take it away.
Hi everyone, my name is Ursula Ojiji, and I'm a postgraduate student of Corporate Communications at Public Affairs. So I work for the post of the President of Communication and Democracy, and I think it's a good platform for students to actually air their voices, and I present myself here to represent such. On this platform, I would like to make sure that the AGM, the motions that were passed are well implemented, because there are a lot of things, like one of my campaign policies I want to work on is the mobile applications, the mobile time-saving app. I think it's to help a lot of students to navigate their classes, because for instance, you want to navigate your class to maybe the Great School of Arts, you have something you want to do there, and then you can't locate it to be good for each student. You need to locate it through the campus module. I also like to work with the existing policies in the union to make sure that students have an open space, an open area where they can socialize, because there are a lot of things we do here that are basically for academics, but we don't have time to relax. Although I'll make reference to the union workspace, even though it's a welcome idea, but we can improve on it, and that's why I want to champion and lobby for an open space where our students can socialize and relax after a day few lectures. And also, I would also want to ensure that food prices are subsidized, because the prices of food on campus are quite expensive, and it would be very okay for students to buy things that are quite affordable for them in this sector and on campus. And also, I would like to also work with different societies so I can bring out their views, because I believe if the union has to work well, they need to work with the students. They need to work with the students to get their views and their ideas. And I'm presenting myself forward so that I can bring their views and their ideas forward. And
thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ursula. And now I'd like to call our last contender for President of Communication and Democracy, Panel 4. for us. Up there.
Right, didn't trip coming up the stairs, so that's a good start. My name is Val Forbes, and I'm currently a fourth-year accounting and finance student. I started my time at RGU and became a class rep. I then progressed on to being a school officer, which I've been for the last 2 years. I've gained a lot of experience on various different committees within the university, and also made quite a few contacts as well within different departments. One of my main projects this year would be to bring a bit of a student vibe to the place. Great university to study at, but needs a bit of life in it. So I'd love to see some live music in the atrium, some DJs, some student bands playing, great place to showcase our student talent. Other things that students have asked for are things like more lecture capture to be used, not just so they can stay in their bed for longer, but so they can use it as a revision tool. Not all students who miss classes are still in their beds sleeping. There may be genuine reasons. It's also quite hard to keep up with some of the lecturers and take notes, so it would be great to be able to use that facility for revision and catch up. Again, the app has been widely requested by students. There's a great computing department on campus, and it would be great to nurture some of those students into developing an app within the university. I have always worked 110% for students, and I really do see the power that student voice has, and collectively the university will listen to points that we raise. So if you would like to vote for me for President of Communication and Democracy, I will work my fingers to the bone to fight for student rights. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. So what I'd like to do just now is to get all the candidates for President and Communication and Democracy just onto the stage just here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a couple of questions that we have. And then you can each take a minute to answer that question to everyone else. And then after that, we'll open up to the floor to see if there's any further questions for you. Okay, so. Okay, so the first question that I pose to all of you, and you have a minute to answer once again. Question number one is, so, what is your role for? That's the first question. What is your role for? So, anyone would like to come up first and take a minute to answer a bit about that question? Yeah, what is your role for? The President of Communication and Democracy. What is it for? What is it all about?
I think that's a good question. I mean, we can all list off these manifesto points at the end of the day, but our role primarily is to represent all students and allow their voices to be heard. I mean, this is why annual AGMs are held, so students can come up with the changes they would like to see, and they can impose these changes, and then if there's a big enough crowd wanting these changes to happen, the President of Communication and Democracy can then be at the forefront to try and implement these changes. So it's just, as I said, it's just about letting the student voice be heard and representation of all students.
Thank you very much. Cameron. So who's next to answer the question?
Thank you for the question. The communication role is for the student voice, to represent each student's ideas, to the management, to the union, and to also liaise with other communities outside. I think that's what the role is for. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The role of President of Communication in Democracy first and foremost is about getting your voice heard, encouraging students to use their vote to bring about change within the university. And as a role, that would be something that I would try and facilitate as much as physically I can. It's important to get the message out to students as well about what happens within the university as part of the union. So communication is key. I feel I have quite a lot in common with various student groups within the university and feel that I am able to speak to students, lecturers, senior staff. So I would be there to fight for your rights. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the next question we have for our communication and democracy candidates is, how would you improve the student voice at RGU? How would you help improve the student voice at RGU? So once again, you all have a minute to take an answer to that question.
I think one of my manifesto points I touched on is to improve social media representation. I feel if we could network this to all schools, all societies, all sports clubs around the uni, that would encourage more people to come forward and voice opinions of change. I think as well, I mean, the AGM is annual, but if we had more option, let's say at the end of each month, just to achieve feedback from students, maybe we can offer the option for more change quicker around the university, faster as well, and just I think advertise people's voice as well, just to make sure that if someone does have a good idea, it is advertised all around for everyone, and if they like the idea or not, it can be taken forward by the President of the Communication Democracy, and it can be possibly implemented in the future.
Thank you very much. So who's next?
I'll work with society in the school to ensure that I get the ideas they have, because I feel that they represent each body in the school, the union. And so I'll work with the societies to hear what they have, and then I'll present it to the union's board and to lobby and to get their ideas together.
Thank you very much.
When we all start at RGU, we all automatically become members of the student union. I'm not sure all students are aware of that, so letting them know they are part of the union and that they all have a voice and a vote. I've sat on many different committees where student ideas and feedback is discussed. And I do know from experience that the universities listen and take seriously everything that the students want. So raising awareness of how powerful the student voice is collectively is something that I think would be of massive benefit, and we would get more students involved within the student union process and voting. And that would be my main priority. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's the questions that we have for our President of Communication and Democracy candidates. We'd now like to open the floor to anyone here who'd like to ask a question to any of our candidates or all of them. So if you do have a question, please just raise your hand and we'll come over to you with the microphone. Okay, we have one over there.
Hi guys, eventually replacement for me. Happy to see this guy. So specific question. So the role of the student president communication and role press is quite vital, as you can see in my video. So my question is, if you got elected as a student president for communication and the role press, how are you going to uphold the university and the union partnership?
Okay, so that's a question to all three of you. Anyone can come up and answer that question, if you please. And it was how, if elected, would you uphold the student partnership between the union and the university? Who would like to come up and answer that question?
The university and the union have got a great partnership with Delta. They do a lot of work with the union. The lines of communication, being able to be diplomatic, knowing how to ask for something in the right way, and know who to speak to as well, directly, as opposed to somebody that doesn't really know how to help. I think over the last 3 years, I have met a large amount of staff and different departments who are all willing to work with students and the union, and I would work hard to obviously keep those lines of communication open and fight for student rights.
It's time. Thank you very much. Would anyone else like to answer the question that Michael gave? Yep, there you go.
Well, I believe face-to-face communication is the best means of getting messages directly. So I'll work with students, I'll ask questions about how they want things to be done in a certain way to present their interests, as well as liaise with the union and then the school's management and different societies in order to bring all the ideas together and make sure that everything works out. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I think that, this role is a figurehead to get these motions into place, but I think the real driving force is from the students. The resistance of every single ambition is realism, but I think if you can go about it the right way, you can overcome this resistance and any ambition can be possible. I think it's just all about working together, the newly elected presidents, vice presidents, and mostly the students, just bringing the union together to impose new ideas and challenge ourselves in the university to make changes around the campus and for all student life.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other questions for our President of Communication and Democracy candidates? Any questions at all? Okay, well, in that case, what I'll say is thank you very much to our three candidates for this role. You may step down. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. So now we're going to move on to our next role, which is President of Education and Welfare. So first of all, I'd like to call on Emmanuel Accarelli to come up and get 2 minutes of his time to tell us who he is and what he wants to do with the role.
Hello everyone. My name is Emmanuel Accarelli. I'm a MSc Corporate Communication and Public Affairs student, ABS, and I'm running for the role of President of Education and Welfare. I am very particular and passionate about the general welfare and well-being of students and how much academic support we can get as students. I volunteered in so many opportunities. At the moment, I'm volunteering as the Vice President for Community. I have served in several capacities within the university as a student body, as a senior student body. I volunteer in different ways, in different capacities, on shop floors, in like research shops, cancer research shops, and just to help out. I am very particular about volunteering, and at this moment, I am passionate about students, and particularly about welfare. And that's why I'm putting myself forward to serve in this role. What I bring forward to the university and the union is commitment, integrity, and the passion to serve. I believe the union needs a person who can be held accountable for his work and can represent the voices of students in several matters. I have experience in lobbying and in communications as well, so it's very easy for me. I believe not necessarily easy, but I have the necessary skills to communicate and hold the good relationship between the union and the university, and as well represent the student voice. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Might as well just stay on stage, because we've got a couple of questions for this role. So, the first question that we have is, how would you improve student well-being and support?
Being a member of the union as it is at the moment has opened my eyes to see how much work goes behind the scenes and into preparing and improving the student well-being generally. So much work has been done with so far from the current President for Education and Democracy in improving well-being, mental health, and so many other factors such as inclusivity and diversity. For me, I believe there are so many other areas that can be improved upon, some of which would be to create campaigns that will support the education of students, and especially in areas such as placement and life after the university. It's a very valuable means, an opportunity to create where we can have job fairs that are targeted towards particular companies or employers who will be able to offer students valuable positions. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And the next question that we have here is, how would you improve the student learning experience?
Sorry, say that again.
How would you improve the students' learning experience?
The very first step, from my experience, is to conduct a very good research and to have constant evaluation throughout the process of service. Which means going out there and getting to hear student feedback and working with all the several channels in the university, course reps, and getting to know student opinions on several matters, and as well as working with the team in the union towards improving this part of the union. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now that's our questions out of the way. I'd like to open the floor to anyone who has any questions for the role of President of Education and the Welfare. Does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask? No questions? Oh, we have a question to see.
Do you have any plans to improve the participation of class representatives?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Do you have any plans to improve the participation of class representatives?
Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, do you have any plans to improve the representation of the class reps that we have at RGU?
When I came into the university, I didn't have any class rep whatsoever, so my class had no representative. I remember I sent an email to the head of the school, who also sent out another email to all the students to ask for the volunteering for that role. And somehow, somewhere, someone stood up and gave us a voice and created a platform for the class. I believe in working together with the current class reps or course reps, it would be a very good opportunity, because I have the experience of working within the team, so it will give me the advantage to be able to communicate with the available course reps on different ways to improve the role within the university. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we have any other questions for the President of Education and Welfare role? Okay, well, in that case, we shall thank you very much, Emmanuel. You may step down. Thank you very much. So now we're going to move on to the next role, which is the President of Sport and Physical Activity. So I'd like to call on Kieran Matthews to come up. Take 2 minutes to tell us a bit about yourself and your plans.
Hi guys, I'm Kieran Matthews, and as Alan said, I am working for the sport president role. At the moment, I am vice president of sport. I've only been in the role for 8 weeks, so it's been a pretty quick turnaround. Some of the things I've been looking into is getting the smaller clubs more of a voice, and the fact that, especially during forums, it happens all the time, the presidents will know, some of the small clubs do get quite a lot of criticism for not meeting their targets. I think it's time that we start showing these clubs actual support. Through my course, I'm an events management student. Fundraising I should really be good at. If I'm not, it's a bit of a problem. So I feel like through this experience I'll be able to help them. One of my other points is through being president of tennis for the past year. I've been on the committee for 3 years. I feel like there needs to be more reward for these roles. I understand just how difficult it is to juggle coursework and do the role at the same time. It's a very difficult task, so we need more recognition in that aspect. Just a little bit more of my experience, I actually have created my own British tennis tournament called the British Social Challenge, and I've done this for 2 years now, and it's now raised over £1,000 for the university. So I feel through this experience again, I'll be able to help clubs meet their fundraising targets. My last point, I should say my manifesto, is about coaches. I know through tennis and other clubs, these coaches give up their time when you can be paid either up to about £10, £15 an hour. They give up their time for free to coach our students. I feel like we need more recognition for them as well. So yeah, my main point is more recognition and more help for the small clubs. I know I'm running on my own, but I still need your vote, so any help you can give me is much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jim. So now we've got a couple of questions for the President's Sport and Physical Activities role. And that first question is, what is your role for?
My role is basically to give every single member of the sports club's advice. So any role that they have, I mean, these guys will tell you I'm an approachable person, I'll have an open door policy, you just got to come and speak to me. And I'll try my best to get my points across with the other presidents as well that I'll be working with. But the way I see my role is obviously supporting them, and the big thing for me would be fundraising. I know I'm lucky that I come from an events management background, a lot of people don't, and if you're a fundraiser for a club, it's a lot of pressure to maybe raise £500–600 when you don't actually know what you're doing. So as I say, I'll be supporting them all the way through the President's Training Day. I think that'll be a big day for me to kind of pass on my experience, different ideas. And then throughout the year, if I notice that somebody is struggling, the club is struggling, then I'll bring them in for a meeting and see if there's anything that we can do about it. Rather than then going into the forum and getting absolutely slayed. I don't feel like that's sometimes fair.
Thank you very much. And the next question that we have here is, how would you improve the physical activity amongst non-active students?
I feel like Gav and the union have done pretty well in the past year with different things like table tennis and badminton days to get more students in that I've been involved in. I think I would build up on that. Maybe the sports day at the start of the year needs to be a little bit better. I went along to that last year, it was basically just the presidents of the club. So I feel if we push this back a week, it's quite early, this will maybe get more freshers involved rather than just being a president's training day almost. So I've got a lot of experience in organising events like this. I've maybe put one on at the start of the first semester and one again in the second semester. So it's a big sports day where presidents have to bring along either 5 or 6 freshers, and also people from the actual union that aren't involved in sports clubs can enter a team too. And I'll be working with the presidents and I'll be marketing, communication, and education on as well to try and get as many students as we can along to these events.
Thank you very much. So now what we'll do is we'll open the floor up to anyone who might have questions for the President of Sport and Physical Activities role. Do we have any questions from the audience for the role? Yes, we do. What are we here?
Yeah, so my vision is very straightforward. At the moment, the union is planning for a long time, and we are hoping to where we want to see our union to be in the next 5 years. So as president, it's a very big challenge and pressure for you out there. Do you have any idea, any plan at the moment, looking at the sports forums we've got and the structures in place, and you might think that might worthwhile having an idea in the next 10 years forecast for the sports?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I couldn't quite hear you.
Yeah, I'll give it back to Michael.
I'll just restrict to Yeah, I can't start that over again, but my question is, for a long term, do you have any long-term plan or an idea or something you can say, okay, in the next 10 years, this is what I'm looking at to see for the sports club? That's my question.
So a long-term plan for the sports club?
Yeah.
My long-term plan is basically to make sure all clubs, I want all clubs to obviously punch above their targets in fundraising terms. But what I also want to see, I know I've talked a lot about fundraising, so I think participation is also important. I know a lot of clubs, you can have their teams, and then apart from that, maybe everyone else isn't as involved. So it's about making sure all the clubs are mixing together. I know they're being involved in tennis, so we're quite good at the social aspect with everyone, as well as the team players. I feel that's quite important. I'd also love to see more kind of all club fundraisers, but not just drinking ones, so more where everyone's together. So I know if we did the President's Training Day, everyone gets to know each other. I mean, the dream for me would be in a year's time is for somebody from Snow being able to know somebody from Squash just through one of the events that we kind of provided. So I mean, for me, it's about making it more integrated, and also the clubs themselves to make them more integrated as well. Thanks for the question, Nathan.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other questions for the President of Sport and Physical Activity role? Okay then, well in that case, we'll say thank you very much, Kieran. So now we'll move on to our Vice President roles. And the first one that we have here is the Vice President of Societies. So firstly, I'd like to call up Megan Kerr to take just a minute to tell us a little bit about yourself. No, take a minute to tell us. Not wait a minute, up you come. Take a minute to tell us a bit about yourself and what you'd like to do.
Hi, my name is Megan Kerr and I'm a first-year media student. Societies has been a big part of my experience in university. It's really shaped who I am and given the skills that I didn't even know I had. I've had experience being Vice President of the Film Society and Stage Manager of the Drama Society. And in the past year I've noticed there's been a decline in interest in societies from societies not being able to turn up and get numbers up, or even just not being able to run events at all when nobody turns up. And this is a big problem. So what I would like to focus on is advertising in the university. Particularly, we have so much big screens around the university, and they're not being used for putting up what societies are doing, or even what societies are about. And I'd also like to focus on even just getting societies to put their name out more, and making their own advert and things like that.
Thank you very much, Megan. Yeah, I'm just going to ask you some questions now. We do have another candidate, but they are not here today, so we'll just move straight on to the question. So the first question that we have written down for you is, what is your role for?
My role is for representing societies, not just big societies, but small societies. Another part of my manifesto is to bring support to societies, even just as people who are thinking of starting up societies. So even just pointing them where to go and letting them know that there are people that are interested in their ideas for new societies. Yeah, just representing societies big and small.
Thank you very much. And the next question that we have here is, what one difference do you think you could make to the development of societies?
I feel like one of the main parts of my manifesto is basically telling societies to get their name out there. Because, as I said before, I feel like the facilities we have in the university are not used to promote societies as well as they could be. For example, big screens, even just having more on social media. That's one of the big differences I really want to make.
Thank you very much, Megan. Okay, so do we have any questions from the audience for the Vice President of Societies role? No questions I'm seeing. So what we'll do is we'll say thank you very much, Megan. And the next role that we have President of International. So I'm just going to go through the names, and if they're here, they'll come up, and if not, we'll move on. So do we have Dami Youssef here with us today? Dami Youssef, doesn't look like it. Okay. Do we have Gonzalo with us? No Gonzalo. So, in that case, we will move on to the next role that we have here, which is the Vice President of Welfare. Do we have Emanuela with us? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll move on to the Vice President of Sport. So, I'm going to call up Jordan Moore to tell us about herself. You have 1 minute, take it away.
Hello, I'm Jordan. I'm a third-year nutrition student, and I'm passionate about sport, fitness, and anything active. So I'd like to be a vice president to make sure that everyone has a fair opportunity to take part in sport, and that everyone feels safe within our sport clubs as well. And also supporting our existing clubs to make sure they can reach their fundraising targets, that they have equal opportunities to do social sponsorship, all things like that, and also maybe try to create a link with local charity to promote giving, make sure sports, and we're not all competitive beasts who just want to do it all the time, but as people who want to give, who want to help others. Yeah,
thank you very much. So, what we'll do now is to move on to the questions, and the first question that we have written down is, what is your role for?
I feel my role is for making everyone feel like they can take part in sport, whether they have experience or not. It's open to everyone, and you don't have to want to win, you just want to take part, you just want to be a social member. It's just anyone can be involved.
Thank you very much. And the next question that we have here is, what one difference do you think you can make to sports clubs?
For sports clubs, I feel like I can make a difference by making everyone come together. So we have over 30 sports clubs, and as Kira mentioned, not everyone knows everyone, even when you know them or you know they exist. So bringing everyone together and creating more of a sports community rather than individual ones.
Okay. Thank you very much. So now I'll open up the floor to any questions that the audience may have for the Vice President of Sport role. Any questions at all from the audience for this role? Okie dokie. Right then, what we'll do is we'll say thank you very much. So now we're going to move on to our next role that we have, which is the Vice President of Education. We have Ross Levin, who can't be with us today, but he has sent in video, so we're just going to pop that on the screen just now, and if that doesn't work, we'll come back to it in a minute.
My name's Ross Levin, and I'm running for the position of Vice President of Education. So there are 5 key topics I want to focus on this year. I want to focus on increasing the awareness of academic support services available. I want to work with the university to increase module transparency and give us more of a choice of what we get to study. I'd also like to help by looking at the placement process, how that can be standardised to give all students equal opportunities, no matter what course they study. And then there's a timetable and exam timetable. I'd like to look how to make these more accessible, whether that's for an app or some other type of software that will give us notifications if rooms are changed or arrangements are changed. And then also work with the university to release the timetable earlier, so that we can plan what impact that's going to have on our other activities. And finally, I'd like to work with the student reps and school officers to make sure that all students and staff across campus know what they do and how they do it, and ensure that the system is as effective as it can be. Thank you.
Well, I doubt we can ask him any questions, but that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll move on to the next role that we have available. So that's us finished with our Vice President roles. We're now moving on to Postgraduate Governor. So, I'm going to go through the names. Do we have Emmanuel Eke with us today? Okay, do we have Joseph with us? Yes, we do. So, Joseph, if you'd like to come up to the microphone and take 1 minute to tell us why you should be our next postgraduate governor. Thank you very much, Joseph.
Thank you, August. My name is Joseph Omuya. I'm a student of management in Management want to, I'm contesting for the role one, to support the school in their visions, ethos, and strategic direction. Holding the principal to accountable criminal procedures and policies. What I mean by this is that the duty of governors are like a board organization. They are the ones that give directions, policies on how the education is going to be run in the school. And their duty is also to make the management of the school, the principals, accountable for the activities of the school. And also, I would want to see how overseeing the financials and every other investment of the school is properly managed and is used, and how the school implement their budgets. And last one is that I want the school to provide qualitative education that will make everybody competitive in the marketplace.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have a couple of questions for this role. The first question we have is, what is your role for?
Number one, the role is like a policy directions. We give policies, and as a totally governor, we need to know what are the policies of the school, what are the directions, the goals, where is the school heading to. And that's one of the things. And the second thing the governor does is that we make sure the good curriculum is well taught. The curriculum of the school is properly laid out and properly taught in a way that makes students be competitive. You know, apart from teaching the curriculum, but it must be properly taught that will make the student competitive in the marketplace. That's the end goal. And then the second one, to make sure the school provide for the needs, all the needs of the students. And also to make the roles also to make the school principal be accountable to the budgets.
Okay, thank you very much. And the next question that we have is, why are you interested in the role of postgraduate governor?
Number one, I've been a board member before. I've worked as a board member in the organization and also a board member in the school. In Global Cultural Center in United Kingdom here in London. And also, I had 19 years experience, working experience. I taught management level, 10 years taught management level, and then 3 years middle level management, and then 6 years lower level management. So I know the voice of the board, I know the language of the board, and I know what the board expected of you as a governor. And I also know what the management. I also know the politics of how to play the position that the management are accountable to the students.
Thank you very much. So now we'll open up the floor to questions. Does anyone have any questions for the role of postgraduate governor that they'd like to ask? Oh, yes we do.
So, being a governor, I'm a governor, so that's the last position. So being a governor, that means commitment, that means turning up on meetings, and at the same time being accountable to the student body. So how are you going to manage your academic, your school, and how are you going to manage that with the meeting times? Because you have to be there as a governor. So how are you going to manage that in terms of organization?
Thank you very much. Number one, being a student is one thing. Your commitment to your community is another thing. So as a student, I have the right to perform. And also, as a member of this community, I have the right to contribute to the community. So I know how to manage it together. So as a student, I have the right to perform. Also, as a member of this community, I have the right to contribute and go to the community. So we have to create time to do the two together.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other questions from the audience for the role of postgraduate governor? Okay, well, thank you very much. You may step down.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and now we're going to move on to the last role that we have, which is undergraduate governor. So do we have Chante with us? Yes, we do. So please come up and take a minute to tell us why you should be the next undergraduate governor.
first of all, sorry for my shaky voice. Public speaking is not my strongest point. But my name is Shanti Pinas. I'm 22 years old. I study International Business Management, third year. I'm running for the undergraduate governor, and if I'm elected, I would like to help support the way that the decision making is being done, strategic vision, and also a friendly campus for all. I know that a lot of people have like cultural shocks, etc. So in the decision making, I would like to incorporate that. I will also use this opportunity to like fully mobilize student education, as I said, support the board or the students in bringing forward their voice on the board.
10 seconds.
And also, I would like to say that well-being is an important factor in making decisions, because we can see that the highest rate for depression right now is among students and graduates.
And that's time. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we have a couple of questions here, and the first question is, what is your role for?
I feel like my role is to represent undergraduate students in their voice, and to make sure that they get the best support, help, and need that they need. I would say that transparency is also something that students would like want, and it will also give them a better idea of what is happening and give them a better feeling that they belong to something. So I would listen to their voice, make sure that the board incorporates whatever they want or say that they feel like is important.
Okay, thank you very much. The next question that we have is, why are you interested in the role of undergraduate governor?
Well, last year I studied corporate governance, and this sparked an interest because when we look at how our organization is being run, we know that transparency and sustainability are truly the most important aspects in a business. Also overseeing that everything goes well and right, to make sure that the board doesn't overuse their powers or to keep them grounded.
Thank you very much. So what we'll now do is we'll open the floor to any questions for the role of undergraduate governor. Do we have any questions from the audience? Yes, we do. Okay.
I'm going to ask similar question I asked before, to be fair. As a governor, I've been in a meeting and I had to turn up the meetings. My role was more specific because I'm a president, so I'm on full time. So I really have to work my time to be in a meeting. So you're a student, it's a voluntary role. So how are you going to manage your academics and coming up for meetings, especially on time, if it's required in the board of governors? So the bottom line is organization. How are you going to organize yourself to fit into this role?
Thank you for that question. Time management is something that I love doing for myself, even with my academics, the same way that you schedule your work and your academics to make sure that they both don't collide. I will make well-being as board of governor my priority. So that will mean that will also be in my time table.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we have any other questions for the role of undergraduate governor? Well, in that case, we'll say thank you very much, Jante. You may step down. Okay, everyone, so that's all the roles that we have gone through today, and so that brings question time to an end. Just to let you know that as of last night, voting is now open for the elections. Voting is now open. You cast your votes online at rguunion.co.uk, and voting closes 2 p.m. this Friday. 2 p.m. this Friday. So, you can all join us for the results announcements, which is that same Friday, this Friday at 3 p.m. on Union Way, where the RGU Union building is. So, all that's left to say is thank you to everyone for coming along for question time, and time to get voting. Good luck, everyone. Thanks very much. See you later.